Flashcards are for memorization, period. Now, there's two ways you can use them. The first one is just as memorization cards, and this is for the short-term memory. The second one is for the Leitner system, and that's for the long-term memory. For the first example, for the short-term memory, think of Quizlet, okay? You would have a definition on one side and the actual word on the other. Or you would have a question on one side and the answer on the other one. You could even create games to see how many right answers you get in a row, and so on. Anna, the person who teaches the Portuguese version of this course, created something during college. She went to veterinarian school, so here's what she would do. She would get diseases, their pathologies, and their possible treatments, and she would start matching them up. So she would create a little game out of these flashcards. A quick warning is that writing them all down, handwritten, might take you a very, very long time. And that's why I would highly recommend you using Quizlet, which automates this process and we're just faster at typing, so that may help a ton. Also, Quizlet, I'm pretty sure they have a feature that allows you to work it as the Leitner system, and I'll explain it in a second. Okay, the Leitner system. Say you have 3 boxes, the 1, the 2, and the 3. And then every flashcard is going to start in box 1. Now, say you see a question in this flashcard and you answer it properly. That flashcard is going to go to box 2. Cool? If you don't answer it properly, it stays in box 1. Now, on the first day that you're studying these flashcards, you're gonna go through all of them, and by the end of the day, some of them will be in box 2, some of them will be in box 1. On the second day, you're gonna do the same thing. Now, if you're going through the box number 2 and you miss it, you got the wrong answer, that flashcard goes back to the bottom of stack 1. Now, don't forget, during the day 2, if you get the answers right from the box 2, they should go to box 3. Cool? Now, on the third day, you're gonna go through those questions again. But don't forget, if you mess them up, they go back to the bottom of the first box. And yep, that means that if you had them on day 3 and you got them wrong, they go back to stack 1. Now, once a card has gone through all of the stacks or all these boxes, you're good with it. Don't forget, I mentioned different days on purpose. You're not trying to cram this stuff on one night. This is long-term memory. This is you planning. This is you properly studying. Now, after using this technique for a while, Anna, who I mentioned a couple minutes ago, she decided to adapt this technique, which again is something that I highly recommend you to do. You're gonna start using techniques interchangeably. Now, here's what she did. She decided to use the Leitner system with mind maps. So say she was studying for an exam, okay, and that exam had 10 chapters. Now, she would have box 1, box 2, box 3. Now, every mind map would start in stack 1. However, she did make some adaptations. Here's the thing. She decided that she wasn't going to go through them every day. For example, if you had them in box 1, you would go through them right now, today. Now, if you pass and you truly remember everything that's on that mind map, and it's fairly quickly because it's a mind map, that would go to box number 2. And that box number 2 would be reviewed after 2 or 3 days. And then if you remember everything in that box 2, they would go to box 3 and you would revise that every 6, 7, or 8 days. I don't know, you get to choose it. But again, you're planning. But you see how they are spread out? This may also remind you of something we talk about in this course called the distributed practice. So there you go. This is the Leitner system. Think of this box system. You can use it with flashcards, you can use it with mind maps, and you can introduce and you can change it. You can make into anything that may help you in your career.